Call this an effigy stand. I just pried this off the base clay. It's got lines. I don't know if you can see them. It's stained up, but there's like chicken or like chicken leg looking things. This is crazy how many of these. There's right angles on this. See them? This is crazy. I found 10 of these here in a week. Got a piece of hematite here. Been rubbed, it's been tumbled around, but that's decent. Well, look at this one, and that's in no way farm equipment. That's just a groove. Look at the other side. This is all man-made. There's no, they were sharpening awls or grinding point edges on this for napping. That's awesome. See, that line right in that stone was done sharpening something, and this, it's like 60 grit, 70 grit, and these are just everywhere. Here's the other one. You see this right here? See the like chicken foot line? There's lines all over it, and they're all from sharpening. Probably with all the flakes, it was flint napping, grinding the edge of points. You know, especially this one, that's perfect for napping. That's crazy. Now look up here. See, here's one I found. Look at the lines in this. And it's all done by ancient hands. Rubbing stuff, sharpening tips of stuff. It's on the other side too. See, look at this. All the cross hatching you can see. It's just, it's kind of like an effigy. I found just last summer, you wouldn't believe the arrowheads I found around this in a sandbank. Serrated points. I'll put a few of the videos up at the end. But this stuff's cool. Wonder why there's so many of these. You think they're associated with flint napping? Put it down in the comments. Grinding the edge, or was they sharpening the tips of little bone awls? It's the perfect material. It's like, it's sandstone. It's like sandpaper. All right. Yeah, you see, that's a big core of just beautiful material. Look at that stuff. It's river cobble. Looking today, it's not even noon. Go home, let my dog out, probably go someplace else. Yeah, I found this laying right in the water. Saw it where I was digging. That stinks. That's a Madison impacted. Look, it's got the little basal notch. Too bad. That would have been big too. Yeah, there's that last little broken triangle. And there's one I found on the same site. See the notches in the base? It's just like a little pressure flake notch out. And that's to facilitate hafting. It's kind of basal thinning. But it's a shame these are broke. Would have been such a beautiful pair. And that looks like Jasper to me. Kind of brown and red Jasper, and that's Upper Mercer. Kind of odd material. They're usually just tan or gray Chert, but finding a lot of broken stuff. But I'll get a good one eventually. Thought you'd like to see this. Too bad. Look at that little humpback tool. Look at that. That's kind of cool. It's miniature. Well, that's a weird little thing, isn't it? Just a little humpback like scraper thing. Yeah, look at that real nice bait flake. That's been used as a knife up this edge. I'm in a spot now where I'm finding flakes, and I would have took them, so I have a shot now. See, there's that flake I just showed you. Look at that stuff. You know, imagine a serrated point made out of that. And I'm starting to get into serrated stuff, you'll see. Well, you can see I felt this with the tip of my shovel in here. See, it's been laying in that muck. Look at that nutting stone. That's a nice one. See, it has that little engraved line going into it. See it? That's a nice one. Yeah, it just broke after broke today. That's an old break too. Little base off a point. See? Just the base. That right there, it would have flared out and went up into the main part of the point. So many breaks. Thought you'd like to see it. Well, unfortunately, there's another nice Madison. It's got little lightning lines in it, busted. Man, if I'd be finding them all perfect, I'd have a bunch. We have so many brokes. You see, that's a little Madison point. It's been shot and impacted and broke. And it's not made as nice as some. I'll show you one I just found next that, see how this one's made. Kind of rough, but it would have still been a nice point. I'll show you a real good one I just found a few days ago next. Well, see, here's the triangle I was talking about. It would be a Madison type, but look how just delicate it is, and deadly, and perfect, and symmetrical. Way nicer than them other ones. You can get them like this. That's a masterpiece. Well, I see this floating in the water over here by the shore. I get it. Bluetooth, what the heck is this? And now look, they're Bluetooth job site earbuds. And this must be waterproof, because I opened them up and they look absolutely good. These are probably worth a little bit. I'll take them. They're good. Anybody know any? I don't know anything about this at all, but that's a cool find. I already got a heartbreaker. Oh man, it's a broken drill. Would have just been spectacular, but that's how it goes. Well, this is an Upper Mercer Amos type drill, and how would I know that? I'll show you some other stuff I got from the same place next. It's made just like another type drill I have from there, and I have broken Amos points. I'll keep going back. I'll find a real dandy serrated point, but that would have been a month making drill. Oh, see, now look at that. Made the same nice material on this one too, and that's an Amos type drill. And I'll show you a broken Amos point. I have several Amos points from that place. A few kind of average ones and one broken one, but hopefully I can find another one like this. And see, we get up in here. See, there's an Amos. I found that right where I found that drill tip, and that's definitely a serrated Amos point. Found this there, and this is not the norm place. See, that's Kirky, Amosy, not the typical place I usually find them. So, and I'll show you another one here I got broke in the house. Well, you see this jewel grade Flint, serrated, base snapped off. That's most likely an Amos. And why? Because I found this there too. Look at that, Brush Creek Chert, and that's an Amos point. So put two and two together, I'm on a small Amos site and I have a chance at something like this complete, or a whole type drill, or one of them big knives. So I'll keep going back. That's promising, huh? And you see here these Amos points, I have a shot at something like that, or that, you know, just craziness. Or that drill. See, there's another one. Here's one. Look at the needle tip. That's crazy, huh? Their little pitted stain, there's like 10 or 12, and they're all over this side. That's kind of cool. Rock, I'm in a fire pit, and there's a crude, like, preform. See, I just got home. See, that's a cash blade, like a blank, made from a river cobble. That there was probably a pile of these, and you could make a nice point out of that. And it's similar material to the points I find. That's what that is. So there'll be, see how it's been, them starting to thin it down. They were using this platform right here to take flakes off. There you go. On places, was on that good spot, was finding lances and stuff, and look here. Lance points, not lancets. There's a lancet. See, this is just, I'm starting to get into a better spot now after looking around. That's it. And nothing. But there's flakes in here, and I have a shot at something. Well, I've already found stuff, but something nice. See, it's all firecracker rock. Whatever artifacts are around it. I found a few little pockets here. The water's even up. Look at this. Oh, there's like a point. And see, this is more here. I found these similar. See, this is just a blank like this one. That's just a little further along. See that blank I showed you? Now look at this. This is one that's just chipped a little farther along. It's still a blank. See, it started to get notches. That could be made into a point, but maybe they stopped because too much come off there. But not really. You could still make a point out of that would be functional. But maybe it was just in a little deposit of like 50 of these there. You never know. I'm just going to have to go. It's not going to rain or nothing. But you can see below these banks, the water's coming up. And right in here, I find that drill and see there's fire rock right there tumbling down. I'll find some stuff in here when the water goes down. I'm kind of tired too, and I got to go check on the dog. Too bad on that drill. That would have been a month making fun. And see, here's the flakes from today. See, there's another blank. And see, there's the cortex. See how it's been starting to be worked down? So what points were made out of, and see there's lots of nice material. Heat treated, there's Flint Ridge right there, there's more Flint Ridge. Look at this stuff. There's more like Flint Ridge. So I'm on a pretty good place with nice material. See, there's a pottery shard right there. So I'm finding artifacts every trip. Look at that stuff. Chalcedony. I'll show you that to a light source and this will be it. Well, look at this stuff. It looks like it's opalized, doesn't it? It looks like it could be made into jewelry. And it'd look like an opal or something. That's crazy, isn't it? Beautiful material. I'd say it's Flint Ridge chalcedony or some kind of exotic river cobble chalcedony. Well, lots of broken points the last 48 hours, but how can I complain? You know, there's some nice stuff in there. Look at that Jasper bird point. Some of the other stuff in there, that awesome triangle, just in a few weeks. And this, I'll be proud of this for the rest of my life. Transitional lance points from the late Paleo period. Just an awesome one in the middle. Other ones broke from the manufacturer. I was happy to find that stuff and being able to show it. Can't complain about the breaks. More stuff like that will come, and I've been having a blessed year. Hope you all do too, and I wish you all luck. See you on the next one. So, how did I get conned into taking care of you? Huh? I had to leave the funding all brokes and have to come home to check on the mutt dog. Are you wanting a treat? What in the heck is going on? Is this what you want? You was sick and you ain't sick no more. I think somebody's feeling better. Are you feeling better? Look here, folks. It's the squirrel wrangler, I think, is back in action. Are you back? Get in there. See you, folks.